Megatron here, and today we're going to post-commentate on my finale of Perfect Dark Zero. Or Perfect Dark Zero, Jesus Christ, Perfect Dark. For some reason, obviously, let me go ahead and just get right to it. What we're taking on right now is the other two quirks to this mission. In each difficulty, apparently the difficulty, or not the difficulty, the actual level changes. So, I'm going to show you just what those two changes are in this mission, and then we'll actually go ahead and skip on through to the next stuff. Now, this part has already been edited and whatnot, so all the hilarious commentary that I had for the first part was gone, but apparently when I was recording commentary, for some fucking reason, my recorder, or my Audacity, decided to read my recorder as line 1 for some fucking reason, instead of the goddamn microphone. So I lost my commentary for both Lords of Shadows 2 and the first sit-down, which I'm just not even going to bother doing, and that guy had a proximity mine on him for some reason. I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little message in for PH Gaming and then call it good. But yeah, I just lost my commentary for both, so it wound up being, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm fixing this problem right now because there's certain things that do need to be explained. So while this is going on, I'll make sure that all this stuff is set, I suppose. But yeah, we will take on all the rest of the extra missions and all of this stuff, and it's kind of weird seeing myself actually play this, because usually I don't ever look back at what I'm playing. It's kind of weird, because I feel like I move so slow in this game, but I actually move really fucking fast, and I was actually surprised. But the difficulty we're playing on right now is Agent. So everything changes once you activate the teleportals when Objective 1 is done. Everything from that point on is actually different. In in Perfect Agent we saw that Objective 2, whatever the fuck, was something completely different for just played on Agent and Secret Agent. For me personally, I remembered it because this is one of the missions that I did get to. Well, actually, I've completed the entire main story all the way through on Perfect Agent. But now we warp here. And we're in a completely fucking different area. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of nuts. I love it. Like I said, it's a great touch. That's the only reason why I am showing it off, is because it's a really great touch. More games should do stuff like this, where it changes the area that you go to, or it changes what you do specifically. But now the enemies that we have to mainly mess with in this part is just the little tiny Skedar, which shouldn't be a problem for anyone. Except for Elvis. Elvis has, he has the same health as the AI and the AI guards and stuff like that, if not less than so, because his head's kind of there. Like, shooting the aliens in the head in, like, Combat Simulator and, as well as in fucking any point in time where you actually have them as NPCs, it's too easy to not shoot them in the head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you would go for a body shot, but shooting them in the head is way too easy. But luckily we don't have to fight any of them as enemies, so. But if we did, then goddamn, that would be ridiculous. But yeah, we're taking a much longer path to get to somewhere, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so now this place fades in and out of black, which is kind of annoying. God, I'm sounding really complacent. I really do love this game, and I love the quirk, but certain things are just... they did not... Like that, right there, that could get you totally fucked. But I mean, if you're using the far sight, then it's actually kind of irrelevant at this point, which it is, but... See how long it takes to track and aim is just really annoying, so that's why I sat there and did that. And there's objective 2. We disabled the mega weapon. Can you believe it? So instead of going through turrets and all of that stuff and shooting your little nodes and everything like that, there are 3 different ways to actually deactivate the whole thing, which is kind of hilarious in a way, but, you know, oh well.
There's Dr. Carroll! Let's see if we can reverse what was done.
We don't have to secure the room, and we don't have to use the key card, it automatically happens.
We have to get out of here!
So that's pretty much the entire mission. I was debating on whether to just end the mission here, but I actually just go ahead and, you know, get to the cutscene so I can have a nice clean transition. That was still be getting in there. Yeah, the final sit down wound up being a total success, thank God, because I was worried that I was not going to be able to fucking do it. Mainly because of Mayan SOS, because that mission, oh my god, once we get to that, I'll actually explain the process of it. At this point, everything's already been edited, except for the thing I forgot to speed up, which I will go ahead and do when we get to that point. And you won't even hear me talk, as a matter of fact, the mic will be muted. So... But anyway, yeah, and for some reason when you're trying to skip that cutscene, it takes like forever. But here we go on a secret agent now. And we take on the rest of the mission there. Which for some reason, secret agent doesn't seem that much longer. But, I don't know, it doesn't seem that much longer, to me anyway. But we start off in the same area as in Perfect Agent. Or we come back to the same area as Perfect Agent. But we have to go right instead of left. So. And the right area is actually quite different and quite awesome, because we actually get to see where the mega weapon actually is. Or at least the reactor. Or something that controls it. We fuck it up. As you can see, that teleporter right there is not active. It's just sitting completely still. And I think I go over the... No, I don't go over there. I go straight up. But yeah, you can see it from there. It wasn't active whatsoever. I want to say, man, this will be the last first-person shooter I do for a while, but I think, ironically, I think the next first-person shooter I'm doing is Halo again, so we'll be doing a Halo 1 anniversary, actually, on the 360. Oh shit, it's 5:30 already and shit. I'm waiting for, today's the day that Alpha, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby are... whichever one, Ruby, the new generation Alpha, fuck it, you know what I mean, the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire are coming out today in America, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up tonight, actually, so we're gonna go pick up both of those and call it good. So I can get my Pokemon on. I've been kind of missing playing my 3DS. I think the only thing I've been playing on my 3DS really is Super Mario 64 DS and Tamagotchi Life. Like, for a while I was playing Final Fantasy 4 on the DS and Final Fantasy 3, but Final Fantasy 4 on the DS I don't want to go through again. And I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to beat the hardest fucking boss on there, Proto Babel, and I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to grind for fucking ribbons, and I don't want to do any of that shit, because the drop rate for ribbons is ridiculous. But anyway, back on the topic of Perfect Dark, instead of talking about fucking Final Fantasy. For some reason, I remember when I was playing this as a kid, these guys were always constantly out and about. Now, for some reason, I don't know how their spawns are influenced. They just kind of, they pop in. They don't drop down. They just pop in. And what I'm noticing is that there were a lot less of them here, which is kind of ridiculous. And it makes it a little too easy. So, not too much of a big difference there. mission. But it does look pretty cool, and like I said, this is a nice fucking touch that they added. So it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that's objective 2. I don't know why every time that he completes an objective, the game lags, or why anybody pulls out a weapon, the game just decides to freeze for a little bit. It's kind of weird. I don't remember if it happened in the original, and I'm pretty sure it fucking didn't at all, actually. And if it did, then shit, that's weird. But I don't remember it ever happening in the original. But it's been... oh god, I don't even want to say how many years. It's been a long time since I played the original on cartridge, mind you. It's been a very long time. So... who knows? And after concluding the objective, the portal is ready for us to use. And it warps us here. You have to secure the room here for the objective. You still don't have to use the card. So, that's that.
We have to get out of here.
I was thinking about, like I said, in both segments, I was just kind of thinking, like, oh, maybe I should just end the mission. But I'm just like, nah, it's literally the objective is, like, right there. And I've taken quite a bit of damage already. And this dude almost fucking gets away with killing me. But Elvis gets him, and I'm just like, fuck it, let's just go. So I can go ahead and move on to the harder shit, because I had to ease myself into fucking playing this game again. After the previous sit-down, because I did attempt to record all of this stuff before, and I just wasn't feeling it then. And again, this cutscene takes like forever to fucking skip. But the next mission we're going to be moving on to is Mayan SOS. So, once we get the hell out of this cutscene, there we go. Takes a little bit, but we get through the mission.
Already?
And I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, we're gonna... I forgot about that. Should just jump straight into Mayan SOS. So we already completed Mr. Bond's Revenge on Perfect Agent, so now we need to go to Mayan SOS and do the same thing. Now, what I'm going to do, what I do, for some reason I'm hesitating because I'm trying to see what the difference between Secret Agent and Perfect Agent is, and it's literally just destroy the captured Mayan saucer, which, in my mind, at first I was thinking that the saucer was in the hangar before we got to Jonathan, and ironically it was in the first hangar, when you go down as, when you go in the first mission, Infiltration, Area 51 Infiltration. So, there you go. It's there, but it's right along the way of the second objective. How you handle it, however, is different. And there was a transition there because I've edited out all 40 minutes of what the fuck happened. So pretty much you need the Psychosis gun off that table. Do not kill that guy, otherwise you will not be able to open up the door by yourself, as I just clearly illustrated. Now, it's easier to take out some of these guards if you take some of their weapons and stuff like that, depending on if they are aiming at him versus them aiming at you. It's good to have them aim at him, so you don't take all the fucking heat. You already have less than half of your health. Well, you have half of your health already, which fucking sucks. But this mission was just hard. Really hard. It was very reminiscent of Aztec to me because of how outnumbered you are, how limited of ammo you have on this difficulty, and whatnot. You know, it just seemed like a big pain in the ass. The thing is that there's a lot of cheap shit in this game that, you know, that you have to deal with, but you can also be cheap. You know, I just fucking threw a self-destruct damn gun and called it good. Now, your first objective is through this door. Now, depending on if all the guards went through... oh, well, I guess I'm turning around for some reason. But depending on if you go through that door or not... okay, yeah, see, that's what I was going to take care of these guys first. And just have them all blow up. A whole bunch of a slew of guards will be right here, just waiting for your ass. And one of the guards has double golden DY 357 LXs. And ironically, that fucker only gives you one bullet, which you'll see me pull out later at some point in time. It only gives you one bullet. And that one bullet can actually be used for something in particular. But yeah, sometimes the guards from here will aggro to the guy, the nurse, I don't know, the doctor, whatever the hell he is. And he will, somehow, all these guards from this room will come out and attack him. And that guy was glitching up by that fucking wall, or, what do you call it? Cubicle thing. But yeah, first objective's through this door. Just shoot the thing that he's on. And there's certain instances of where that guard, or not that guard, that doctor will still be alive. You pick up all these tranquilizer bullets as well as psychosis ammo, which you can use to, you know, help out, but to be quite honest, you don't really need it. I use it for one particular point at the end because I wasn't too sure as to what would happen if I did it, but it wound up working out pretty well, considering this is the first time I've actually gone all the way through this damn mission. And I checked my health there, just to see where I was at, and I didn't get touched. So throughout most of this mission, we actually go through unscathed, which is actually pretty good, until we get to the very last part, or last two, well, objective 2. The thing is that I had to memorize the enemies, and there are enemies in there in the right door with that turret, and the turret's it's already on, so do not walk in there. You're just setting yourself up to fail. So, don't do it. Anyway, we're having a little shooting gallery with the goddamn tranquilizer. And it's really good because this thing's really accurate. Surprisingly accurate. So, obviously with auto-aim it makes it a lot easier. Now, I have played through this game without auto-aim being on, and to be honest, it doesn't change the difficulty much for me. It doesn't change a lot of things for me, but I'm just like, well, fuck it, it's already on, so whatever. I didn't really